What's up, everybody? My name is Patrick Onochi, and welcome to AI and Me. And this is going to be a video basically titled Tech Follow the Money. Everybody has that phrase, follow the money. Anything in banking and anything, they tell you the best way to basically succeed is to follow the money. So, are you truly following the money if you're in tech? And I'm gonna prove to you that I really follow the money. I'm gonna show you two clips. One from the CEO of JP Morgan Chase and the other from the CEO of Sequoia Bank. I need you to listen importantly on what these two are talking about, and we'll go from there. So first video I'm going to show you is the CEO of JP Morgan and Chase, and this is the video.
What are they up to? What's the next level of finance you think AI can unlock?
Yeah, so I think the most important thing is that AI is real. We already have thousands of people doing it. Top scientists around the world, Manuel Velosa, who ran Carnegie Mellon Machine Learning. And it's a living, breathing thing. So people want to answer, what's it going to do? It's a living, breathing thing. It's going to change. There are going to be all different types of models and different types of tools and technology. But the way to think about it for us is every single process, so errors, trading, hedging, research, every app, every database, you're going to be applying AI. So it might be as a co-pilot. It might be to replace humans. Like, AI is doing all the equity hedging for us for the most part. It's idea generation. It's large language models. It's note taking while you're talking to someone. And while it's taking notes, it may actually say to you that, here's the thing of interest the client might be interested in. All error, all customer service. It's a little bit of everything.
But it is going to replace some jobs.
Of course, yeah. But I look.
As you can see in the video, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase talked about AI, talked about the advantages of AI, talked about AI being an ever-growing technology. He says AI is not going anywhere. It's infused in his bank. He talked of the use cases in his bank. He talked about how AI is basically used in hedge fundings and all that stuff in his bank. He's also well read about AI. He talked about the people who are basically driving the technology in AI. He also talked about the use cases of AI. So he talked about how two people can be conversing, and you might miss certain statement that individual makes, but the AI picks it up and then repeats it after you and says, this is an important statement that you need to pay attention to. He is talking about an ever-growing industry. He's talking about the investments. He talks about the investments the AI is going to make. He even talked about AI will replace people, but it's not going to alter the whole alter humanity. It's going to be an evolving technology that will have, yes, some adverse effects, but it will be an ever-growing technology. What he's saying is his bank is investing in AI and big data. Again, follow the money. JP Morgan Chase is a huge banking industry, a huge banking juggernaut. And the CEO, he's well versed, well studied about what AI is. And he's also well studied about the advantages of AI and how it's going to affect and change the financial sector. Now, let's look at another CEO, Sequoia Bank. Let's look at his statements and see taking the key things in there, and I'll discuss about that. This is Sequoia Bank.
As a huge AI investor, you're an investor in OpenAI, for example. There's so much hype about AI in general. What's hype? What's reality? And what's your strategy in between?
So we've been making very active seed investments. 60% of our investments over the last 12 months have been in around AI. Now, I was in Silicon Valley in the late 90s, and there was a lot of hype around the internet. And we went through a trough of disillusionment at some point around 2002. And I think in the long run, the internet was far more profound than we could have imagined at the time. I think the same may be true for AI. The potential is immense. We liken it to the internet or to cloud computing or mobile in its significance. And sure, there can be pockets of exuberance, but we have very strong belief in the future potential.
I think you have 17 AI investments in stealth mode, which I was wondering, is that a record for stealth investments in one sector?
That may be. One of the most fascinating things, so our mission is to find these founders very early. We've had 5 investments this year where we found the teams and discussed investment terms before they'd incorporated.
Wow.
Because we endeavored to meet these founders right at the point where they started to think of these ideas. And that's part of the reason so many are still in stealth. They are very, very early stage businesses.
So what's cool besides AI right now? I mean, I've heard people say there's nothing else interesting out there in tech. Beyond AI, where are the most exciting opportunities?
I think there are opportunities everywhere. 40% of what we invested in wasn't AI. It was certainly not AI first or primarily AI. There are opportunities in healthcare. I've always been excited about the potential for bioinformatics, personalized medicine, the opportunities in defense technology, which I think is really interesting.
As you can see, Sequoia Bank, what key statements did you see? First, he compared AI, big data, to the next internet. He said it will be at the same arena as the internet. AI, again, this is the CEO of Sequoia Bank comparing AI to the internet. Next, again, follow the money. He said his bank has invested 60% of its revenue to AI technology. So companies and are basically anything he invests 60% of the Sequoia Bank's revenue in AI. That's the only thing you need to be paying attention. He said 40% of it's also invested in what? Bioinformatics, personal healthcare sector. All of that is big data. Everything he says is big data. So I'm estimating like 90% of his investments is in big data and AI. Again, AI it's basically revolutionizing every sector. So banks, Sequoia Bank, compared it to internet, investing almost 90% of their revenue into big data and AI. This is where the money is. This is where technology is going. This is where it's compared to the internet. My question is, are we really following the money? Because right now I'm seeing a lot of openings in big data, data science, and all that, but nobody's feeling it. I'm gonna bring out a video and show you the top 10 tech rules that it's difficult. Companies are finding difficult to fill, and these rules pay 200, 250, and companies are finding it difficult to fill. Again, I'm the AI. I'm the guy, 40-year-old, trying to get into tech and AI, and I'm following where the money goes. J.P. Morgan, AI. Sequoia, 90% of investment, AI, big data. So this is where the money is going. My question to you is, are you really following the money? Are you truly following the money? Okay, this is AI and me. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.